Hello everyone, I hope you are well. So as is often the case with the history of a martial art, there is some controversy and a bit of mystery, and none more so than in ninjutsu. Now one thing that seems to be accepted though by all of the modern practitioners of ninjutsu is the fact that they draw on 9 different arts. So it's a conglomerate art, if you like. That's a good word, I like that. Now, after my recent session with ninjutsu practitioner Nick Tomlinson, I grabbed him just before he was out the door and I asked him about this, and his answer was so interesting, I got him to step back in front of the camera. Now, I have to say, poor old Nick doesn't like speaking on camera much, so I do really appreciate him standing up and sharing his understanding of the 9 different aspects, the 9 different arts from which modern ninjutsu draws its training methodology, if you like. Really interesting stuff. It's only a short video. Of course, if you found this useful, if you enjoyed it, click the like button, smash that little bell thing so you get notifications. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Enjoy. So yeah, just briefly, just to describe the 9 schools that make up Ninpo or Ninjutsu.
So you've got Gyokoru, which is a very sort of circular movement, which has got the 3 sets of techniques, which go from unarmed to defense against a short sword to defense against a long sword. Togakure-ryo's it's also got a set of techniques of shuko against a sword, and a set of techniques, escaping rat forms they call it, which is a set of techniques from when you're being captured by a pursuing attacker. So and then it's also got the Biken Jutsu, which is the secret sword techniques, which is what we were doing earlier. Then there's Koto-ryu, which is a very shortened sort of battlefield school that has 3 levels of techniques as well in it, and they're very direct. It's got 18 in the first set, and they're very direct sort of techniques done in a short range in a very direct sort of way. And it does have a set of sword techniques, defenses against a sword, called wall blade techniques. So Hikitogara. Shinden Fudo-ryu, which is that's another samurai school. That's got a big vast amount of stuff. Shinden Fudo-ryu. It's got long blade, short blade. It's got a whole multitude of different sort of weapons and spear and stuff like that. And so yeah, that Shinden Fudo-ryu is about training and having a foundation in nature. So it starts off with Atemi no Tenrin, which is about conditioning the body using nature. So it's like ripping bark off trees and hugging branches and using supple branches to strengthen the body. And then that goes through to different sets of techniques, like unarmed techniques against a person who's attacking you unarmed, and so forth. Then you've got Kukishin-ryu, which has the Tora no Maki, which is sets. Kukishin-ryu also has has a huge amount called the Hichibuku Goshin Jutsu. Yeah, that's about methods of health and how to revive someone, and it's basically a way of being a doctor in a way. And the Kukishin-ryu, the 9 demon school, that's also got sword techniques and spear. It's got quite a lot of spear, and it's where a lot of our stick weapon methods come from. So we've got Bojutsu, Hanbo, and all that, and Jo and different from Kukishin. Then we've got Takagi Yoshin-ryu, which is it's basically a bodyguarding school. So that's where they would those techniques are mostly focused on protection and protecting someone else that's being attacked, or used in like the imperial court and stuff like that to protect people. So a lot of them techniques start off seated as well, and then they move through to different sort of restraints. Like most of the techniques in the ryu, the person's attacking you first, but Takagi Yoshin-ryu has got a few techniques where you just take them out first before they get a chance to attack someone else. Like certain ones where they might be walking a certain way, and so you might be walking towards someone that you're trying to protect, and you'll capture them by the wrist and take them out with a certain move immediately. And it gets used by a lot of bodyguard type people and prison guards and all that. The other three schools, Kumagakure-ryu, Gikan-ryu and Gyokushin-ryu, those are, I don't have much, nobody I think has much information on them. They're taught mostly through Kuden, through word of mouth, and nobody really has much idea of what is within those schools. So mostly when we study the 9 schools, we study those 6. So it's the material that we've actually got that we can capture. And then there's the ability to, there's Budo Taijutsu, which is what we do, and that's the ability to blend the schools. So you might use something from that school in a way that's used in that school, and that's generally how we train. It's that ability to blend the 9 schools together in a natural way. So, yeah. Just off the top of my head.